Hey, how y'all doing? I'm about to grill me a ribeye steak. You see I got the green and red peppers all cut up, onions. So I got my gas grill. After 3 years, I finally get to operate this thing and it cut on like a champ. So it still works. You know, it's a nice tailgating grill that you can take to, you know, a football game, Bears game, any type of outside event you go to. But you know, as soon as I hooked it up, it cut on perfectly. Pressed the ignite button, and it cut on perfect. So you know, it's working as if I bought it today or yesterday. So I'm about to put this ribeye steak on the grill. See how it turned out. I made sure I seasoned it up real nice. It laid perfect on the grill part. I'm gonna give y'all a close up of the ribeye steak cooking. Got the fire low. I'm gonna be closing the door in just a second. Just lay some green peppers on top. A couple more onions. I'm gonna lay flat on there. All right. The red pepper hanging on there. Let's get that on top of the meat. So once I close the door, I'm gonna just crank the fire up just a little bit, so that way it can cook a little bit faster. It's smelling good. You see the smoke. And like I said, you know, it cut right on perfect. Here the controls right here. I just turned the knob up and then pressed the ignite button a couple times and the fire ignited. Get y'all close up how the meat cooking over the grill. So like I said, I'm gonna crank the heat up just a little bit, get a little bit more fire going. So I can see that fire went up just a little bit. See, the more the fire go up, the more you see the smoke of the meat. And I got some potatoes that I'm gonna cook, and I'm gonna have steak and potatoes. But so far so good. Let me close the door and let it cook. And yeah, after all this time, I got it going, because it's been sitting in my closet for the past 2 years. And then I had put it in storage, and I say, you know, let me get this thing out today. You know, it's nice weather today. You know, us going in the spring, and you know, throw me a ribeye steak on the grill and see how it cooked. So far so good. I'm gonna let it cook for a little bit, and then I'm gonna show y'all how it turned out, and go from there. It should be good. Can't wait. All right, so let me see how it's doing. Kind of wait about 5 minutes to let it cook. So now what I'm gonna do is open the door and see how it's cooking. I'm gonna flip it over. I know it might be a little bit too early, but just wanted to check on it. And it's nice and juicy. I can see the juice just dripping from the grill part down in the lower part. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over. Uh, let me, because I'm gonna have to remove the onions and peppers off. So we want to kind of just lay that right there. Lay the onions on right here. I think that's why this grill was made like this, so that way you can lay um, stuff like this, onions and tomatoes. I mean, not tomatoes, but peppers. If you're cooking burgers, uh, you can put the buns, lay the buns right here while the meat cooking. So let me just remove the peppers so I can turn this meat over. I kind of play it fair, when I'm cooking meat. I don't let one side cook for a while. I kind of let it cook for a minute, and then turn it over, and then let the other side cook for a minute. Turn it back over. All right, so let's get all this off. Now that one piece of onion is tucked in the meat, so I'm gonna let that just stay on there. Try to be neat with it, the more neat, the less cleaning, but I'm gonna have to clean this whole thing, But right here, I'm about to turn it over. Uh-oh. Okay, let me move this onion. Okay. All right, so far, it's cooked and it's smelling good so far. I'm gonna turn the fire down just a little bit. Uh-oh. It went out. So now I'm gonna have to turn it back on. Lay my fork there. Let me put this on the post here. Okay, I can show y'all how I turn it back on. Okay, so the fire went out. So what I do, I just turn it off, turn the knob off, and then just crank the knob back on. Give it some gas, and then I just push the igniter button. Kind of just stand back a little bit for safety first. Just press it. All right, so I'm back. I got the fire back going. Had a situation where I had to continuously press the ignite button to get the flame back going. So now I turned the steak over. I'm gonna let the other side cook. Now I'm gonna just put the onions back on top. First time cooking the steak on this grill here. Make some more. Matter of fact, let me take my hands and do this. I got paper towels and everything. Alright, so I got the other side flipped over. I'm about to go ahead, close the door and let it cook. And give it another 5 minutes. See what it do. Oven in place. Gonna cook that. They're gonna take that long to cook. It's not like I'm using charcoal grill or whatever. So it should be about done. So I'm about to remove the meat from the grill. But other than that, this thing is ready to be taken to any type of sporting event or if I'm going out to a park, because it worked just like it worked good. I didn't even have to use any lighter extension to light the igniter. the oven part where the fire lights up. I didn't have to use no extension. Um, I just had to crank the knob up to light. I didn't want to do high because I didn't want the fire to go poof. Nothing like that. And the fire ignited low because I'm perfect. So I'm about to remove my meat, and that should be it. My Coleman propane tank gas grill. Don't want to cook it too long because it's gonna burn. The onions is cooked nice and good. Let me remove the onions and peppers off. As y'all can see, I'm not using no foil. I'm using glass because I know how to handle it perfect. I'm not gonna drop it or nothing. Usually people barbecue or whatever, they got foil most of the time, but I'm like, hey, I got this here, I can use this. Alright, so I'm about to remove my ribeye steak. It looks good. It cooked good. Take it in and cut it up, slice it up.